Welcome back to Armored Core 6. Took a bit of a break, but now we're ready to continue off and see how things handle for the last mission for Chapter 4. And last time we did this mission, we know that it's a pretty lengthy one, and we have 2 ACs at the beginning of it, and then like a really hard 2-phase C weapon at the end. We'll see if I can beat it with Slugger. This version of Slugger in one go. That would be sweet, but if not, we've got other options.
You saw the ruins. Institute City, the mausoleum of the sinners who caused the fires of Ibis. The coral's right there, waiting. Arquebus has ordered us to discontinue the survey and hand things over to their own AC squad. 621. We're done with the corporations. Wipe out the Arquebus AC squad and get to the coral first. When this job is over, I'll tell you about the last of my friend's requests.
Was that a G3 and V6? I didn't realize. Are they both? These shouldn't both be Arquebus, right? One's Balaam.
Just trust your instincts.
I guess they're fighting each other. I kind of tuned it out, I guess, the first time around. I think they were working together as a corporation.
We're so close now. This is my home.
Hey, tune me into this system, Air. I want to hear them too.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Let's go, Raven.
V2 Snail, come in. Requesting backup. We have insufficient force to ensure success.
These Institute relics are such pests.
That's the Arquebus AC squad. Isn't that one with the red guns?
Looks like the drones are keeping them busy.
I mean, honestly, it looks like they're struggling to take on the drones without taking a bunch of damage. You can just sit here and let them take these hits. Because last time I did this, I beat them, but like I also got shit shot out of me by all these other guys. So maybe, I'm not gonna sit here. Well, I'm so damn tempted. All right. Wait, can we just leave? It's a mission objective, so probably not.
You're Raven, the independent mercenary. Decided to ignore Arquebus's orders, did you?
V2 Snail, come in. The Raven has landed. Requesting backup.
Alright, you two. Seems like you're actually capable of defending yourselves once a scarier target shows up. I guess you're trying to take it a little bit more seriously. God, this sucks. Fucking stop shooting me! This is exactly what I was worried about. The drones are shooting me, the ACs are shooting me.
This is too risky. Commander, V2 Snail, please come in. This is Materlink, requesting backup.
2 repair kits.
Please, Snail, come in.
Damn, that wasn't the AC.
The credit shall be all mine. A fabulous opportunity. Balaam was a sinking ship. Arquebus' stars on the rise. And me? I'll be well rewarded when I bring them your head on a silver platter. Yes, I smell opportunity.
1 repair kit remaining.
Actually, wasn't this a different squad last time? Wasn't it Pater?
AP at 50%.
And he was all happy about like, oh, well, or not happy, but he was like desperately being like, oh, well, I could be Pater 5. Yeah.
Let's read the signs.
He was ready to bet against GaLm, but his luck had run out already. The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated.
That should buy us more time. Move out.
Resupply
The
me.
vascular plant. It's still here.
He must have had a gigantic structure in the distance. Enemy detected.
Yeah, that's fun.
Grinder wheel.
We keep it going. The last time I, oh Jesus.
AP at 30%.
Last time I did this mission, I barely made it to the boss fight.
Close.
My brothers and sisters' voices are stronger than ever now. It's to us.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Oh no, I fucked up. There we go. That sucks. I was trying to scan, not use my last repair kit, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Stronger. We're nearly there, 621.
Well, that didn't work. Alright, we'll just get fucking go for the boss fight then. There's, you guys are not worth the hassle.
It's all.
Here we are, 621. Arquebus will be here soon. Investigate before they arrive.
Whee!
The coral's rising. It's building up faster than I'd expected.
Raven, I knew Walter was.
I knew Walter was hiding
Wait,
something.
something's
Blah.
coming.
Unidentified machine overhead. A response. It's a sea weapon.
The Ibis series. Still functional.
I want the Ibis
Get ready, 621.
gun bits. Those would be sweet.
One more job for you.
I want to be the ridiculous
This
bosses.
is one of the sea weapons in the caverns so far. It's not just powered by core. I think it's controlled by core too.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons.
Oh
They're
my.
designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. But now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
2 repair kits remaining.
It's taking damage, Raven. I won't get many chances to lay the direct hit, but I know you can find a way.
Keep it up, 621. Can't take much more of this.
AP at 30%.
Raven, we're in danger.
Focus, 621. You have to focus.
Oh, the fact that it's a tracking fucking long-range melee hit.
No repair kits remain. AP
missed! Are you serious?
Damn it. Not like this.
That's okay. I was sure that was probably gonna happen, you know? Alright. So off screen I played a little bit of PvP and dicked around and made a couple of other builds. So we're gonna try out this first build, Null Witch Stinger. Now the thing with this, I was seeing people using the needle guns against the bosses, but I'd see them use like miniguns and the needle guns, or like, you know, the assault rifle and the sword with the needle guns. But instead we're gonna do just shotgun needle guns, and if that doesn't work, I've got a couple of other different things to try out. We've got shotguns with 2 laser shotguns on the back, and then we've got a thing I learned because of PvP, but apparently, you know, the swapping to a handheld weapon thing is actually like fucking instantaneous. So, you know,
This launch is powered by Coral.
we'll see how this goes.
Controlled by Coral too.
Listen up, 61. The Ibis series are no ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. And now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
Any damage rated. You won't get many chances to leave the direction. I know you can find a way.
Ow! It hurt me while that was happening. That's unlucky.
It can't take much.
Enemy Coral response. Silent.
Wait. It's coming back.
It's reactivating.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
It's resonating with alien Coral, drawing power from its environment.
Oh fuck, it's still invincible during that? That's such horse shit.
AP at 50%.
Enemy has taken significant damage. I'm picking up a powerful anti-resonance. It's imperative to protect the Coral.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
You can take it, 621.
Focus rate.
No repair kits remaining.
You've nearly got it, 621. You're the only one.
Enemy generator compromised.
It's gonna blow. Get out of there, 621.
I've got core red energy now too. Haha.
Is it over, 621?
The Coral resonance. It's fading. The machine's resolve, inherited from its creators. Voices from the past.
Look how fucking
Fading.
scuffed up I am.
No, 621, move.
Raven, you're losing control.
Damn it, they were one away. Target neutralized.
Snail 2.
Yes. I left the subject alive as instructed. Only a fool would try to outfox Arquebus. I'll see that the unruly dog is punished and brought to heel. Oh, and of course,
But is he also using the needle
let's
gun?
not forget the Hound's master either.
That's funny. So yeah, the needle gun's pretty fucking effective.
Arquebus
At least
seized
against
control of the
certain
core,
targets. Or certain
and its
moments.
occupying forces swiftly commandeered the entirety of Institute City. There, they discovered a wealth of forgotten relics. Among them, experimental weapons that the Institute kept secret, fearing they were beyond human control. A group of sea weapons bearing the name of the Central Coral Control System, the Ibis series. Arquebus also claimed a towering coral siphon, abandoned since the fires, the vascular plant. Now, they toiled to repair the plant and extend its reach beyond Rubicon's atmosphere. The Liberation Front no longer had the power to stop them, and the fires of war continued to smolder as the end drew near.
This feels like such like a, oh, that's the end of the game kind of like epilogue thing, but it's not. And that was the end of the story. Not really, though.
Raven? I found a message addressed to you. Decoding and playing back.
621. A friend of mine sent a request. Now, this one comes from me. You know what hidden dangers lurk within the coral. The fires of Ibis should have wiped the coral out, but it survived, gathered, and it's been steadily multiplying ever since. Now the coral convergence is growing at an exponential rate. Eventually, it'll spill out from Rubicon and contaminate space itself. The coral must be burned, 621. Even if that means reigniting the fire that scorched the stars. This isn't an order. It's a legacy. My fallen friends entrusted this duty to me, and now it's my turn to hand it on. 621. Feed the fire.
You've got it, Walter.
Let the last cinders burn.
This
I have one last
planet
job
will
for
see
you.
the fires again.
Find your freedom.
Raven. Now I finally understand what Walter was thinking. This AC. He must have foreseen this outcome and prepared for it. It's time for us to escape.
How did this even work? Did they just throw my ass into the sewers and went, good luck? And then we just happened to stumble across this AC? Alright, so already using an older AC. You'll use an old AC? Yeah.
I found some coordinates in the AC systems. He's showing us the way out.
Is that an AC? Where'd it come from? That piece of scrap's alive. Is that Institute tech?
You should avoid combat as much as possible, Raven. I'm afraid this AC is no match for you. We're at a disadvantage. Let's find a way around them. If they do spot you, your left-hand weapon is equipped with jamming rounds.
Okay, this time around I know not to dick around with the heavy MT. It is not worth it.
Here's our way back to the surface. This AC should have just enough propulsion.
Oh god, it's shooting at me. Oh no. Oh, there's another one. Oh shit, hold up.
Is this the outskirts of Institute City?
This is V6 Pater, calling all security team members.
See, now he's just V6 Pater, but not V5 Pater.
Independent mercenary undergoing re-education has escaped. Be alert for
His timeline is slightly different.
City. Tighten the net.
Raven, Arquebus is on high alert. Use your scanner to avoid combat situations.
Unidentified AC!
Raven?
We can take that rusty old AC! Shut it down!
Oh my, fuck!
50%.
My bad. I'll just chill back here. Oh. Yeah. I just gotta make it to the objective marker. Well, probably the next two, then we're good.
Searchlights. We'll be in trouble if they spot us.
Enemy contact. AC, old model.
Raven, the searchlights. We're not far from our destination, Raven. Walter's message. Is he gone?
We've got a...
What's this? I've checked. It's not a trap.
Don't hit the core! We want Raven alive!
Yeah, you heard that? You guys want me alive!
Intercepted. Been a while, tourist. Good to see you're still kicking.
Yeah, barely. This AC is not hit.
Enemies detected.
We found Raven! Close the nuke!
This is V6 Pater. I've received orders from V2 Snail. If the target resists, you are authorized to use lethal force. Stop Raven by all means necessary. You have your orders.
Hey, you guys could, like, offer me a job or something.
And ammunition.
Raven, there's too many of them. Wait, I'm picking up something else.
Hey, tourist! Having a little trouble?
Carla.
Walter. He asked me to look after you. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Carla.
Company!
Although I've kind of
Another AC!
I've cleaned up a lot of enemies here.
Great D! Joe's her junkyard?
That's Carla's AC. She's backing us up, Raven.
I don't just design weapons, you know. You'll see what I mean.
There's a lot of them, Chief, but they're just MTs. You should have let me handle this. Our AD needs you in one piece.
It's okay. She's making it out of here.
You better book it before more company shows up.
Sending a chopper. We retrieved the tourist's AC, too.
Once we've caught our breath, let's talk.
You got it, Carla.
About Walter.
It's so brief, but I love the music that plays for Carla here. Sounds like we're at a jazzy casino.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. Incoming comms.
Back in your old AC? You were made for each other.
I don't know if I'd call it my old AC.
The fact that you're still alive means that Walter made the right bet. All right. You deserve to know what we've been fighting for. I'll get you introduced with the next mission.
All right. So now we should have, oh no, we still gotta do this one. Never mind. Take the uninhabited floating city. Right. Woo. Well, that's going to be slugger time again. We just keep fucking swapping around. I can also try, the Nolwitz or Long Survivor version, which is just, is there a way for me to like just look at it directly without swapping to it? Yeah, whatever. All right, so load it. So it's just I still have like the energy shotguns on the back, but instead of 2 handheld shotguns, I have an assault rifle and then a pile driver, so that I can like, if I were to use that Nolwitch, that's the Nolwitch I would try to use on missions, trying to make it all the way from beginning to end, go through a bunch of targets and then a boss. Those are always the things that give me the most trouble. Usually what ends up happening with a lot of fights, I end up going through those long missions, get killed by the boss, and then swap. Which I'm not super happy with, but it's okay.
Let me tell you a story, tourist. After the fires of Ibis burnt the planet up, a secret organization formed, hiding in the ashes. Overseer, the Association of Observers. They monitored the coral's growth, ready to burn it before the collapse came. That was their mission. Our mission. Me, Walter, and our fallen friends. RAD was always a front. A side hustle. It's time for me to get back to my real work. Let's get down to brass tacks. You've been to Xylem before, right? The floating city created by the Institute? It's hiding a secret. A little something to prepare against the coming collapse. We need to get to it and fast. RAD's entire team of hackers is going to be working to take control of Xylem. I want you to deal with Arquebus when they come running to see what we're up to.
I think the last time we did this, we almost lost the tower. All right, listen to that briefing. Provide some context that I
Association of Observers.
misheard the first time around.
They want to burn the coral.
So Walter's little gang here, the observers, wasn't like before the fires of Ibis. It was after. Which would explain why he doesn't know certain information.
I need you to protect that tower until we've managed to take control.
Although part of me is still a little confused because it also sounds like Walter was a part of the whole Rubicon organization in the first place.
Good job, Chatty. That'll buy us some time. Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes, and the corpse will...
I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad.
I have to look up that information
Well, guess
once
who
we've
showed
like
up
beaten the
early?
game entirely.
Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
Raven, I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
It's been a couple of days. I don't remember everything.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help. Left. The system is ours, tourist.
All right, we'll wait with the cannons, because last time I tried them, they seemed to like stop firing after a while, so they seem to have like a limited thing going on. Oh my god, that blew them up in the air! That wasn't my intention. I just missed my shot on these guys. No! The fucking the lock-on, dude.
3 more minutes. Hang in there, tourist.
Now we've got snipers.
Hey, tourist, go clear them out.
I'm working on it. Stop shooting the building! Snipe this! Oh my god. Yeah, that's way better. It's a little bit missing though.
Tower shield losing integrity.
I've got high-level access now. 2 more minutes and it's ours.
Alright, I think the turrets are shut off again. It's so sad. Maybe you should only turn on one at a time, I guess. They do a pretty good job shooting all the way from the opposite side that they're at.
We've got something else.
No vital signs. They're suicide drones.
They're playing for keeps. Make sure you don't miss, tourists.
The shield's at its limit.
Make sure you don't miss tourists, as you can fucking do anything about that without like supreme advanced knowledge.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
You've been working like a dog. Must be Walter's influence. Guy's a real slave driver.
Like you are. High-level equipment.
Just 1 more minute to go, tourist. Give me 30 seconds and we'll have full admin access.
Just a little more, tourist.
No, that's such horse shit. Pay attention to me! No!
We're in trouble now.
We almost got through with it with 0 damage to the tower. I'm sad.
Silo control. Escalate.
Only one shot made it through.
Owner. Cinder Karma.
Good job holding out, tourist. Now I'll show you what this city really is.
The water level's falling. No, the whole city's rising.
So, like, would people still live in the city while it flies? Was that the intention of this thing originally? Can you imagine living on the top side of this fucking thing?
I give you the colony ship, Simon. Walter's parting gift.
And how does it work overall? Because the top of the city, before it flies, seems like a regular city, you know? Like, people could walk out of their house / apartments and then drive to work or something. But a colony ship means it would probably go, you know, it's meant to be in, like, space. Maybe go from one planet to another.
Let me fill you in on the plan.
I guess you just stay inside the whole time.
While you were captured, Arquebus finished their work on the vascular plant. It's pulling the coral through Rubicon's atmosphere, and it won't be long till they take it all. We need to burn the coral before it's too late. Of course, we can't just walk up to the plant and light a match. No, we're going to need something bigger. A lot bigger. Well, figured it out.
Yeah,
The
Xylem's the
Xylem
bomb.
isn't just our means of reaching the plant.
Well, missile.
It's a giant powder keg. Plenty to set all that coral off.
Is that the Observer's plan? The corporations want only to devour the coral. The Observers fear the coral and want only to eradicate it. I believe in the shared potential of humanity and the coral. Raven, I need to ask you something.
That's tough, Air, because it's gonna be a no this time around.
No new messages.
All right. Intercept the corporate forces. Eliminate V1, Freud of the Vespers. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. Yeah, that sounds like a long-term mission to me. We're staying Slugger.
Here's the situation, tourist. Arquebus has sent its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now. That's where you come in. Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you. V1 Freud, the ace leading the corporate force. Walter left me one last card to play. You. Once you're in, there's no turning back. Can I count on you?
Of course, Carla. I would never, kill you and take over this ship for myself.
Raven, you've made your decision. I'm sorry.
You're sorry for what? I thought she was going to follow up I'm sorry, I can't watch you do this, which would be totally understandable. Maybe that is what she meant to imply there.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
Alright, just gonna drive into work on our flying spaceship.
V2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
Oh, so that's where the bot is.
My machine is breaking up!
Whoops, my bad.
Target destroyed.
Didn't know you were
Keep it up,
talking, so.
tourist.
We're taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
On my way. At least I thought they were enemies. Fighting each other. Whoa. Got another heavy LC or something. Oh, this fucker's putting up a shield. Oh god, is this gonna be the same shit as before? I'm going indoors and now my missiles are gonna do nothing. Whoa!
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Now we've got an HC. Guess Archibus likes to recycle too. Because that PCA tech is a complete waste.
A solid hit, friend.
D2, sir. Is V1 ready to... I told you not to bother me, Grubs. Handle it.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
All right.
Mercenary.
Looks like we've secured the area. Resupply while you can.
Where?
1 repair kit remaining.
I need it. Oh my god.
Enemy reinforcements, Chief. Too many to handle.
Where do they even find all these people? Go give Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
Yeah, we can do that. Make sure Chatty survives. Or,
Chief,
well,
enemy
Chatty's
detected. Coming in hot.
AC.
ID code reads V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
I think I'm already here.
Kept me waiting, tourist.
You made it. Chatty, good job holding out.
Did what I could. Now we can fight back.
I agree. Fire cannon shot. Hell no.
Reading multiple LCs. And a pulse protection drone.
I'll move up front and draw their fire.
That thing's taking so many shots.
V1 is close.
Oh yeah? No
Seemed they weren't so trivial after all. Never mind. That's what we have V1 for.
Chatty, don't get taken out. Let's make this a 2v1.
You must be a Raven. Never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before. This had better be worth it.
Hey, let's
get
find
this
out.
trash out of the way.
Wow, he just immediately fucked over Chatty.
Chatty! Chatty, he's...
AI-controlled AC. Always the same.
Yeah, for now.
Tourist.
I haven't seen moves like that before. Interesting.
This is no time for fun and games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore the mutt.
Yes, Snail. You're right. Now then. Let's continue. I'm glad I chose your company over Snail's. You fight like a hound on the hunt. At this altitude, I'd expect a scavenger bird.
Sorry, tourist. Watch those laser drones. It takes serious skill to use them the way he does.
Does it?
What a glorious view. What I wouldn't give to fight like this. Forever.
Hey, become an AI. I'm sure they put you in a million sims.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Alright, Freud, you gotta be out of heals.
Not now. Locksmith. More. I want more.
Chatty, speak to me.
Confirmed. V1. Freud down. I was right to bet on you, tourist. Me, Walter, Chatty. We were all counting on you.
Well, I did what I had to. Is it gonna be the same mission as before, where I have to fight V Snail at the end, or V2 Snail? Surely not, right? Because it's completely different context.
Incoming comms.
Just went to say goodbye to Chatty.
Oh.
He was an AI I developed. Could have moved him into a new body, but... well, I never could bring myself to back him up. Be like taking the life out of him.
What it?
You seem like you've lost someone too. Hope I'm just imagining things.
I mean, I'm sad Walter's not around. Overseer, observe. Breach the Carmen line, eliminate the enemy squad, destroy the Arquebus interceptor fleet. Alright. Another different mission, this time we're keeping the Xylem safe. Again.
I'll brief you on the job, tourist. The Xylem's just inside the Carmen line, skimming the border of outer space. Meanwhile, Arquebus still hasn't taken full control over Rubicon's closure system. They're locked out of the satellite cannons, making this their last line of defense. We'll be fighting their interceptor fleet in the air. But we're not totally screwed. This area of space is thick with residual coral from the fires of Ibis. Take a dip in the coral flow, and you could draw on an unlimited source of energy.
Oh yeah?
That's all, tourist. Break through the fleet, and the vascular plan is ours.
Oh, that sounds kind of badass. Shoot. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep it going.
Time to do or die. Let's get our laughs while we can.
Isn't this like doing and dying? This is kind of a suicide run. I really don't foresee us surviving a fire, you know, fires of Ibis kind of event.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let the games begin. Hope you don't mind a little friendly competition.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Looks like I got the first point.
Locking approach to the vascular plant. Main fleet, hold the defensive line.
Right? Survived that? That's impressive, honestly.
Bagged one yourself, huh? Or 101?
I don't need the limitations.
Independent mercenary. Prioritize fire on Raven.
Yikes, tourist. Looks like they want you dead first. Two down. Not bad, tourist.
I've
Looks
got
like all your fans are dying to see you,
unlimited
tourist.
energy. Just send me out there.
Blast your way through. We're cleaning up.
I've got permission now? Nice. There was a barrier thing there before, so
Leave
maybe
model
let's do.
vanguard. Main fleet, maintain formation.
That's the third interceptor to go down.
Yeah, they're not stopping me. Not when I've got all this unlimited energy.
Number 4 goes to the tourist.
Main fleet 2, you must hold the line.
They're spread out wide. I'll start taking them out from the right. You take the left.
Already on it. The big guns are the ones on top, because
Hold the line.
Nice one, tourist.
I don't think
That's
those are hitting
number
me either.
6.
The second fleet's down. How are they doing this?
7 to 5. I gotta catch up. Last round. Let's get that
Those
rear
are the
guard,
big
tourist.
guns. All right.
Attention Main Fleet 3. Focus your heel rail guns on that AC. This nonsense has gone too far.
Oh, we're serious. Right, tourist? Thing is, serious ones die first, so we should at least pretend. 8 interceptors down. I scored 2 more. We're not done yet.
Heading straight up. You're not beating me, Carla.
Like
9. Good job. That's this sector dealt with. Wait, what's that? We're under attack? Tourist, unidentified AC on the Xylem. Head back, pronto!
On my way, Carla. As fast as I can. Is it just gonna be Snail? Oh, Rusty?
Here we are, buddy.
Huh.
I was right all along. You were just another threat to Rubicon.
It's that Vesper. That's no Arctis AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the corpse too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
We're putting an end to the injustice, Rusty. There won't be a Rubicon for them to exploit after this.
Where did this resolve come from? You must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you?
right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
I won't stop. I'll chase the clouds from over Rubicon. Only I can fly high enough.
Light shoulder ammunition at 10%. AP at 30%.
Must be heavy. This purpose you found.
It weighs a lot, buddy.
I'm just out of reach. Buddy.
Buddy, huh? Do him a favor, tourist. Remember him.
Oh shit, I guess they got control of the cannons! Does that mean Carla's just fucking dead? Was she all the way up there?
Satellite cannons? This isn't right. There's no way the corpse took the closure system.
It's air, isn't it?
Who's controlling them?
Air! Is this why you said I'm sorry? We gotta stop those cannons. Ooh. Oh, sick! You get... Alright. I did like the look of Rusty's AC.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode.
Shut down the closure satellites. Concludes chapter. Alright, let's head out. Bring this to an end.
I was the one who fired the satellite cannons.
I figured.
I know that you've made your choice. Then I must do my duty. As a Rubiconian.
It's okay, Air. I forgive you. I know. This isn't the right choice. This is why we didn't go down at the right, the first time around.
I'm waiting at the closure station. Come to me, Raven.
We're really getting up here.
This ship's pretty roughed up.
Oh, you're still alive, Carla. My bad.
Autopilot's out. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
It didn't register in my head that she had, survived and talked to us before until now.
I'll leave the satellites to you, tourist. You know, for a tourist, you've got a sense of humor. Good luck out there.
You too, Carla. How's this gonna work out? Is he just gonna shoot at me this whole time? Hey.
I know you can still see it.
The currents, the voices of the Rubiconians.
The voices of the coral.
That part too.
And yet you turned your back on our shared potential. You want to silence us forever.
Ah, shit. Oh, double shit. Burning is an inevitability, Air, but you might fuck me up here. That's not an AC.
Stop you and the Cylon. Carry your shared resolve on the wings of this machine.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Hey, why don't you give me control of that thing and I'm fucking down.
50%.
That thing looks badass.
EP at 50%. AP 100%.
I don't have the maneuverability for this kind of bullshit. Not on this AC.
AP at 50%.
What
remaining. AP at
Strike me
30%.
down! I'll only return stronger! Ah!
I must stop the asylum.
Alright. I thought we were doing like a long form mission. It's the only reason I even brought Slugger here. Okay. We're bringing out the Witch Stinger. See how
Activating combat
she
mode.
performs.
I will stop you and the Asylum, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future in you. You and I had walked together. Raven, you are strong.
What the fuck?
You hold nothing back.
2 repair kits remaining.
I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
I am a remnant of what was attempted here, right?
AP at 50%.
An augmented human, forced symbiosis.
AP at 50%.
Humanity wants to burn it all. Everything on Rubicon. I won't let you. Your fire must die.
AP at 30%.
I'll end this, Raven.
I still believe our shared dream.
Whew. I figured there wasn't going to be a phase 2, so I just kind of went all in. We're just ramming this cannon and moving it on. Well, Carla, I guess mission accomplished. There's no fucking way I escaped the fires.
There were no winners at the close of the Coral War. When the storm of fire finally faded, only the ashes of civilization remained. Ruined and haunted, the corporations made a joint announcement with the Planetary Closure Administration. Rubicon was to be abandoned, left a dead planet forever. Meanwhile, the monster who burned the stars
Heyo!
vanished into the flames, never to be heard from again. Yet history would forever remember the fires of Raven.
Well, there's our second ending. That one's that's an interesting one, especially because I saw a lot of recommendations to do that ending first, because obviously you can do it from the get-go in New Game Plus, and I guess it might have like less things decisions-wise unlocked in New Game Plus to affect it, because like when we went through New Game Plus here, one of the choices we got at the beginning was in the dam complex attack, and you know, from the get-go they were like, the Rubicon Liberation Force like, hey, you want to kill the gun members that you just started working with? And we were like, no, actually. Whereas if I had like swapped the orders and I had done the Fires of Raven ending first and then the other one second, I probably would have like agreed to help them. But that ending's definitely, the ending itself is like, well, sad, obviously, you know, it's having the entire system, and basically everybody who was involved in all of that, they're just dead. It's the Fires of the Raven, everything got burned. Boss fight wise, those last 3 boss fights are so like fucking cool in terms of just like the feel of it all. You know, the fighting against Walter was cool thematically, but I beat him on the first try. So, and he really wasn't like, he was just another like AC. Whereas in this one, going against like, you know, a sea weapon, air controlling a sea weapon, that thing was crazy. Like, and it was the fact that I don't like, it was just like almost legitimately impossible to track some of its movements. I would do a whole 360-degree rotation and never see it, and then I'd turn back around to where it first left, and it would be fucking stabbing me in the face. It's crazy, like anime teleportation right behind you, kid. You know, nothing personal. Like, god damn. And then fighting against Rusty feels a lot more impactful as well than Walter, because, well, one, we've been fighting alongside Rusty and we fought Rusty before, so for him to show up in like a new mech, and then it also like has a second phase as well. So that's pretty cool. And then going against Freud is, you know, he was pretty easy too. It really just came like basic ACs I was able to handle with my slugger. It was anything like super crazy that where it starts to get a little bit more sketchy. But Freud was a cooler person than dealing with Snail. Snail's just such an asshole, even though it was satisfying to beat him up as well. And the evolved Arquebus Balteus was neat. Also, this fight, like the infinite energy boost around, destroy an entire fleet, fucking badass. You know, reminds me of Zone of the Enders 2, taking on the fleet, and that was real. That was God. Especially because, again, you know, like you get to fight Rusty, and you have that infinite energy during the Rusty fight. So it's just, you just have full infinite fucking dodges and maneuvers during that fight. And I'm sure he does as well. So it's just so cool. I love that. But, all right. With those 2 endings done, we've now unlocked, you know, New Game Plus Plus, which should have now unlocked the 3rd ending of the game. Which I don't know anything about, like, what's gonna happen in, like, the 3rd playthrough, besides, like, I'm gonna try and make sure I have, like, I make the right choices. I have, you know, a list of them, but I haven't even, like, read them out, you know? Like, I have a bookmark. So, I'm hoping that there's gonna be some pretty drastic changes for like the overall experience. That was the big thing that was disappointing about going through New Game Plus this time around was, yeah, we got to, you know, we did like 2 different missions, and then like most of the rest of the fucking campaign was the same except for like a couple of pieces of dialogue. Then in Chapter 5, at the end of, you know, past the halfway point of Chapter 5, after we get the floating city, that's when things change obviously dramatically. The last 3 missions in the game were very, very different there for doing the other ending. But otherwise, we just kind of did the same missions over again and listened to the same briefings over again. So, yeah, we're gonna see what happens in ending 3 in New Game Plus Plus. So we're gonna go ahead and skip this.
Unlock condition verified.
Oh,
Playing back message. Sender, Handler Walter.
Walter.
621. Looks like you got the job done. You chose to carry our burden and right the wrongs of the past. I'm sorry. And I'm grateful. 621. There's nothing left to bind you. Whatever choices you make now, I just hope you find your true potential.
Thanks, Walter. I'm sure Raven does like survive that particular ending just for like the sake of being like, ooh, the only one that made it out of there was the one who destroyed the entire system. The fires of Raven War. But it's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked up.